morning children. Let us start a new lesson. Unit 5 is Knowing Gurudev. In this lesson we are going to read about the famous personality, that is Rabindranath Tagore. Okay. See, Rabindranath Tagore won the Nobel Prize for the Literature in 1930. He was the first Indian to get this prestigious prize. People who get it, they are called the Nobel laureates. Look at the pictures of some Nobel laureates, write the names on the lines. So now in this lesson, the famous personality is Rabindranath Tagore. So he is a famous English poet. Okay. He has received he is a very good scholar in literature, and he received the Nobel Prize in 1930. So and this person, he belongs to our India. So that is the greatest about this person. And now in this pictures they are given some of the noble people like C.V. Raman, Mother Teresa. Okay, all these famous personalities who has received the Nobel Prize. And let us see about the Rabindranath Tagore. Here is a short biography of Rabindranath Tagore. Read to know about this world famous poet. Rabindranath was born on 9th May 1861 in Bengal. His father, Maharathi Devendranath Tagore, was a rich man and his mother was Sharda Devi. He was the 14th child of his parents. Rabindranath Tagore was not sent to any school. A tutor taught him at home. Rabindranath was not happy to learn things within the four walls. He was a curious and creative child. Even as a boy, he felt that the nature is a mystery and he should learn about the secrets of nature through education. So in this first paragraph, we are going to read about the Rabindranath Tagore when he was born. So he was born on 9th May 1861 in Bengal. His father name is Maharathi Devendranath Tagore, and is a very rich man, and his mother was Sharda Devi, and he was the 14th child of his parents. So nowadays everyone, they are having one or two children, but in the olden days the people, they used to have a number of children. So he is the 14th child for his parents. And Rabindranath Tagore was not sent to any school. He was not sent to any school when he was in his childhood. He was not sent to any school. When he was very small, he was not sent to any school. A tutor taught him at home, the home tutors. So as I said, they are the rich people. His father is a rich man. So the people who are very rich, they don't want to send their children outside. So a tutor used to come to their home and he used to taught him a lot of things. What is the education and literature, all those things. A tutor taught him at home. Rabindranath was not happy to learn things within the four walls. But his mentality is that he is having everything. He belongs to a very rich family. But he wants to go to school like other children. Okay. When his friends, okay, they used all the children, they used to go to the school. By seeing them, even he likes to go to school. He don't want to learn within the four walls. Okay, means he don't want to sit at home. He want to explore to the nature. He was curious and creative child. Even as a boy, he felt that nature is mystery. It is a misery, and he should learn about the secrets of nature through education. So he want to explore himself to the outside world. He want to enjoy the nature, and he used to think that he can learn a lot of things when he get a chance to go out. Okay, and he can know about the secret of nature through education. Though he learned things at home, he studied many subjects. There was a method in his studies. He would get up early After physical exercises, he studied mathematics, history, geography, Bengali, and Sanskrit. So the home tutor used to come to his home and he used to teach. So apart from that, he used to get up early in the morning. So after physical exercise, that is by doing the yoga and all, okay, he studied mathematics, history, and geography, and Bengali and Sanskrit. So Bengali is their mother tongue. Okay, he belongs to Bengali family. So Bengali is his mother tongue. He used to learn Bengali and Sanskrit. In the afternoon, he learned drawing, English, and played games. So in the afternoon, after reading, he used to play some games, and he used to do drawing. Okay, like that he used to spend his entire day. On Sundays, he learned music and conducted experiments in science. So on Sundays also he used to learn the music and used to conduct the experiments in science. He liked reading plays. He was happy to read plays of Kalidasa and Shakespeare. So Kalidasa and Shakespeare novels you might have heard. In English poet they are the Shakespeare. He is one of the great literature. Okay. And Kalidasa is a Telugu poet. Okay. He had a special interest in Bengali, his mother tongue. So their mother tongue is Bengali, so he is very much interested in his mother tongue, that is in Bengali. And then his parents sent him to a public school in London. There he became a student of Professor Henry Smalley. And his professors lectures influenced Rabindranath to study English literature. So after that, he was sent to public school in London. Okay. So when he was small, his parents they appointed home tutors for him. So after he grew up, at that time they made him to join in a public school in London. And there he became a student of Professor Henry. So Henry was his this lecturer. Okay, and he was influenced by the teachings of his lecturer, and he got the very much interest in English literature. And Rabindranath developed interest in English culture, traditions, and literature. While he was in England, he wrote a poem, Broken Heart. After 18 months in England, he returned to India without taking any degree. So he developed interest in English culture, tradition, and literature. So he started writing the poems in English. So he wrote a poem, Broken Heart. This is a poem, the first poem which was written by Rabindranath Tagore. And he returned to India without taking any degree. And after that, see, Rabindranath started writing poetry in Bengali. His poem Sanjari became very popular. And Sri Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, who wrote the national song Vande Mataram, appreciated that poem. He later wrote a number of devotional songs, New Garir and Prabhat Sangeet, etc. So Rabindranath started writing the poetry in Bengali after 18 years, and his poem Sandhya Git became very popular. And Sri Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, who wrote the national song of Vande Mataram. So Vande Mataram has been written by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. So the names like Chatterjee, Banerjee, Mukherjee, all this, they are the names of the Bengali people. Okay, Bankim Chandra Chatterjee is also one of the famous poet who wrote Vande Mataram. Okay, and he also belongs, his mother tongue is also Bengali. And so that great person, he also appreciated this Rabindranath Tagore. And he later wrote a number of devotional songs, Prabhat Sangeet, all these songs also had been written by this Rabindranath Tagore. Gitanjali is a well-known collection of his poems. Gitanjali contains his noble thought like love, satisfaction, dignity of labor, pessimism, etc. For his book Gitanjali, Rabindranath Tagore won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913. So we have learned that he got the Nobel Prize in 1930. So for what, which type of literature, for which poem, the famous poem is, he got the Nobel Prize is Gitanjali. So Gitanjali is well known for his poems. It is a collection of a number of poems, and he made one book, that is the Gitanjali, which is famous book of Rabindranath Tagore. And Rabindranath Tagore was the first Indian to get the Nobel Prize, and the British government conferred on him knighthood and gave him the title of Sir. So he is the first Indian person who has got the Nobel Prize. That's why the British people, they also honored him, and they gave one knighthood and gave him the title of Sir. Okay, the British government also gave him one good appreciation. And he had great interest in Indian culture, music and dance. He was a good singer, and he composed a new form of music called Rabindranath Sangeet. Okay, he had special interest in Kathak and Bali dances. He wrote a number of plays. Some of them are Valmiki, Pratibha, and Post Office, Nature's Revenge, Katha Devayan, and Saradotsavam, and Muktadara, Natya Puja, Gora, and Gora deals with theme of the friendship meant two persons of different religions. So he has made so many. He wrote so many songs, poems, literature. Okay, and different type of dramas also. And Rabindranath started a school near Kolkata. He named it as Shanti Niketan, and he has also established one school for this literature. It is a Shanti Niketan, and that school developed into a university. Students come to Shanti Niketan from different countries. It's specializes in arts, crafts, music and dance. So he has got so much interest in arts, music, dance, craft, drawing, all those things. That's why he has established the school name Shanti Niketan. So all these things, arts, crafts and music, dance, everything, the people, they used to teach all those things in this Shanti Niketan school. He established the Vishwabharati University near Shanti Niketan in 1921. Now it is a university run by the central government, and he has also established one Vishwabharati University also near Shanti Niketan. So Shanti Niketan, it is a school, and later it developed into a university, but before that it is a school. So apart from that, Vishwabharati, it is a university which he had established, and now it is running by the central government. Rabindranath Tagore was also a very good artist. He started to learn painting at the age of 60. He drew more than 2000 pictures. So he has got interested in drawing, as we said. So he drew 2000 pictures at the age of 60. Okay, and they are very well populated. They are very famous. And next, he exhibited in many countries. He also traveled extensively throughout the world. When what makes Rabindranath Tagore special for Indians is Jana Gana Mana, and it is our national anthem. So what is the most thing? Just by seeing the name of Rabindranath Tagore, what you can say, who wrote this Jana Gana Mana? It was written by Rabindranath Tagore. So he was very, this Jana Gana Mana is our national anthem, and it is made by this Rabindranath Tagore. And Mahatma Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru had the greatest respect for Rabindranath Tagore. Though Tagore did not participate in politics actively, he was a great nationalist. His writings express his nationalistic ideas. For this, he got into a trouble with the British rulers. So he is not directly participated in the political activities, but through his poems, through his literature, okay, he used to encourage the people through towards the patriotism, that is for the Desha Bhakti. what you call in Telugu. Okay, so he used to encourage the people with his literature, that is through his poems and through his the dramas and through the various types of the literatures, and by his songs he used to fill the patriotism among the people. So for this he got into a trouble with the British rulers, because he only, as we said, he only wrote the Janagana Mana. So that is a very good inspiration for the Indians. It shows the oneness among the people, that is our nationality. So it creates the oneness among the people, and it increases the patriotism among the people. Like that, with his poems and literature, he has created such an impression in the minds of the people. So that's why the British people, they don't like this person. Okay, and they troubled this person. He was a great philosopher and a teacher. People called him Gurudev. So our lesson has name has came here. Okay, the Gurudev. So as he is having all the good qualities in him, and he wrote so many poems, and he paved the way for all the people. Okay, and who has inspired the so many people. That's why he is named as Gurudev, as he is a guru, as he is a teacher. And he died on August 7th, 1941, leaving his ideas and thoughts for us to follow. So at last he died on 1941. So he's a very great person. Okay, he's a great poet. This is all about the Rabindranath Tagore. And children, all of you go through the lesson, read the lesson properly. Okay.